Welcome to Pullman, Washington, Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars and the Welcome to Pullman, Washington, Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the San Jose State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington State Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse. And the Spartans will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cougars offense takes the field. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Getting some heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. He lost one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So San Jose State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
Going up top on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. Can't get him to the ground. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Nash. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Splits the uprights. It's good. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Touchdown, San Jose State! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wazoo! That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. For a pickup of 3 to the 12. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Brown will throw it. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Heaves it deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fair catch called for and made. 1st down for this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nice move to stay on his feet.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He'll ride his man on the option. Got room at the 35. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. The give to the tailback. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Second down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Off play action. It's complete. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Finds his big tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Second and goal for the offense. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington State.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable top 25 clash. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. Brown wants to pass. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
The Spartans will have it first and 10. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Nash. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He fires one deep down the right side. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Spartans.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On to attempt the try. Bangs it through for an extra point. An 84-yard drive there. And they put the points on the board with that 37-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Second down coming up. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. He makes the connection. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Lets it fly. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? They'll leave it with him. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to move it through the air. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Hudson.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him over.
And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Quick pass on the jet motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it from the gun. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And his throw is incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. It is perfect. And they go back on top.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Collins. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They'll start this drive with a pass. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nash. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Spartans decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We might have to do this one again.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. They'll try the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it.
2nd down.
The give to the back. Nice move, creates some space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. They're setting up the screen. They didn't get a ton of yardage there, but they're really effective at using the back out of the backfield, and they do it to get the 1st down here. Brown will throw it. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He'll just keep slinging it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Miller. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll throw it on 1st down. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. They're trailing by 11 to Baylor. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air, it's Mateer. He's got him this time. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Trying to find his man on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 40, there he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Parker. They get him down after he makes the catch. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. Gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Morton Stadium.
Washington State ready to boot it away to start the 3rd quarter. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got him downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. Right back to it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Spartans will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Bringing it back, it's Hudson. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They'll give it to the back. Fights off a defender. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. To the air, it's Mateer. Quarterback just flat missed him, incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the mark. The Cougars will snap it on 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Brought down at the 31-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I think a big key to linebackers having success when they blitz is the timing. You see how perfect that timing was by that linebacker? It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's another Cougar first down.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's right on target. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. He's got it on the move. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. drive ended with a field goal. The kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it out. It's Collins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Brown wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Move the chains with that completion now on 1st down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Defense way over eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Might as well give it to him again. They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Brown will throw it. A little screen to the running back. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a 1st down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. They're trying to get to him. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lockhart. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. They're going to throw it again. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Running back goes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. 3rd and goal coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Nash. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. This for a lead here in the 4th quarter. What a disappointment. No good. And with that miss, he's still down by a deuce and missing an opportunity to take the lead.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll try to pop the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets a block. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They go to the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Give to the back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the lone running back. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. He looks that one in nicely. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got the backfield, got the big play.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. He's got it. Touchdown, San Jose State. They move on top here in the 4th. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Northwestern showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Get it out on the screen. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Got it, looking for the first down. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Back to the air one more time. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Makes the grab on the left. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They are running out of time and very little choice. Down 5 late, they'll go for it on 4th down.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. On the ground, it's Parker. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. He's got it. Touchdown, Cougar. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
Up by 1. They're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone. You had to go for 2 there, and they make it pay off. They're up by 3. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
San Jose State, 28.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Brown will throw it. And wings it incomplete. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Now adjusting. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Defense going to call a timeout here and give the kicker a little something to think about. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Scoreboard operator got a workout in this one. Fun game for us to watch, but they can't come up with the W.
Yeah, and it's a team game, right? The offense did their job, and now defense will have to find a way in the future to make better plays, get stops, and stop them scoring so many points, especially when your offense does their job.
And we see a lot of games like this in college football when both offenses are just trading blows back and forth, and it just comes down to which defense can get a stop. And unfortunately for the losing team, they just were not able to get it done.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.